Buzz is a two-player game. You will need 2 dice from your game bag, and you'll also need your pieces to cover up some items when you're playing the game. All right, so to start out, players take turns rolling the dice. You're going to add or subtract the numbers. So I'm going to roll my 2 dice, and I'm going to either add the numbers together or take them away. Now, when I'm adding, I can use a tool like my math rack to help me. I start out by putting all the pieces over on the right, and I take 5 for the top and 5 for the bottom, and I find the total. How many do you see? Well, this makes 10. Most of you already knew that. So I put a space on player 1 for the 10. Then the next player may go. The next player, again, can use their math rack, or maybe they'll use their 10 frame. And to use their 10 frame, they might have all the pieces out to start with. And then they start with 3, and you don't have to push them all the way in. That makes it a little easier to take them in and out. And if I'm going to add one, I put 1 on. If I'm going, and if I did that, that answer would be 4, so I'd put a piece on my 4. Or let's say I want to take the numbers away. So I start with 3 and I take away, I start with 3 and I take 1 away, and I'm left with 2. So on my turn, I could put a piece on 2. The first person to cover up their entire game board wins. You will have to use subtraction sometimes in order to get the number that you need. And sometimes you'll have to use addition. If there is no way to use addition or subtraction to get any of the pieces on your board, you skip a turn and it goes to the other player.